Yo, what is up, everyone? It is Hunter, and here from Fun and Bricks, and I am here to show a really cool mock that I decided to do as just like sort of like a test thing to see how I can do it, and which I might change this in the future. I doubt it though. So when I built this, I started out with the train tracks, and then I went to a basic 1 by 14 standard plate. And then which when I started out, I did it at like a wood shop, so I got the bandsaw right here, which actually looks pretty sick when it's doing it. And then I got this thing here, which I'll give you a demonstration using a 2x1, which is just 6 of those. And so, which I'll just give a quick demonstration. So when I did this, I did it specifically to where it has to be a little bit shorter, but I did it specifically to where if you look at it, it cuts exactly at that line, to where when you do a stop motion video or any type of video, then it looks more realistic. And which with the train, this here is actually the Lone Ranger train, which is pretty spendy, but I did not get the whole entire train, unfortunately. This here is the other part of the train that I got, and that was it for $75, which is decent. And so, when I did this, I did the chain going from up here, down, and then, around the bone, which is using a 1x2 grapple piece, except for and then the skeleton is just, like, hanging there. And then I have the one guy right there, which he is a medieval knight from some odd thing, I don't know which. I got a shovel, crowbar, and an axe just right there in the tool bucket. Then in there you can see kind of a little bit that there's a ghost with the grandfather clock, which is from the Monster Hunter set, which was back in 2013 to 2014, I do believe. I don't know the exact timeline. And then I got a this here I did as the old Mills said, in which that they're actually just like kind of go like that there and attacks the guy that's on top of it. And so I read that'd just be kind of cool to add. But let's go ahead and move on to the back side of it, in which on the back side of it you can tell that right here, I know this isn't the back side, but I just did this here just as a log that's holding it up, so then whenever they go in and load it onto the train, they can have the guys go in and disconnect it from the. But let me fix the ghost real quickly. Maybe fix the ghost. Okay, whatever. So I did a Ninjago skeleton head, which is, I don't know if that one's glow in the dark or not. And then I just did a coffee cup, which I think was an extra piece from the Disney train. I'm not sure though. And then when I did this here, I practically just did a 1x4, which I just used the expression 1x4 slanted because, well, it's a lot easier for me to explain it like that than anything else. And I did a gel door, in which with this build here, I just was trying to mock the old 1700s type series, but mixed with like the medieval for a display. And which now you have the Disney train, which is $299 or $349.99 over at the Lego store. And so, or if you buy it at Disney World or Disneyland, it's more expensive. But as you can see, the Disney train is a lot more detailed because it actually has the steam area and the bells and whistles on it. Then I changed that out to black. It used to be red. I just wanted to see what it would look like with black, and I didn't change it back. One thing I do admire about this train is that overall wheels, just like that, just looks so realistic. And then I have Mickey Mouse in there. That opens and closes. Now this here is really cool because not only I got it the wrong way. Oh well. I got it. It has it to where the seats are like that, to where it was built realistically. And then this here, so you can actually, because this here is really realistic. They have their own seats, which Walt Disney did. I find that it's very realistic how they did the with all the Disney characters, to where they can all sit down. That has the balcony. In which it's funny because if you ever watch the movie Dumbo, they actually use this train here, the same one that was used in the Lone Ranger, as the circus train. In which I was watching it one time and I'm just like, that train looks familiar, huh? And so, then going back over to this here with the grass pieces, without it, it doesn't really look abandoned, but with the grass pieces, I just find that it looks more just realistic and more like abandoned. And now when I did do this, I did do it too narrow for the train to be able to pass through, but I probably will end up just exchanging that, making that go out wider. I see a Technics piece for that, which I could not find out of all the Lego pieces that I have. And then going over here, we have the 3-in-1 Creator pirate ship. Great set, very realistic with George Washington in there, in which if you ever watch any of my stop motions, this is the ship that I use and with all the shark attacks. And then there's my favorite character probably of all time, the Hammerhead guy, which I don't know where he's exactly from. I think he's from Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm not sure. Now, Sam Elliott, which I'll actually show you how to do a quick build of Sam Elliott, in case if you're like one of those people that like to do just like Ghost Rider and stuff like that. So I practically just did a cowboy hat, which is from like the old exploration sets. Then the chest plate is from the Jurassic World set, and then I just got a pair of dark blue jeans, white hands, which I used from Alfred from Batman, the Lego Batman movie, and the fire, which I just bought secondhand. So, in which 90% of these Legos are secondhand Legos, because well, all the Legos that are in the stores practically kinda are meh. But this one here though is a 3-in-1 castle, which is another one that you're going to see me use in the stop motion videos, in which you can tell because it has that there, which I think is really cool. And then you go back here. No, my phone's upside down, so it's kind of eh. And so, in which just gives you a little bit more realistic. Then it automatically locks down. Now, that is, I must say, one feature I do not like about the whole entire set. And, yeah. So, now moving on. So, the places where I get my Legos at are,